Hello, my beautiful bumblebees. This is going to be the last part of Stan's Tutor. This is gonna be really sad because I'm gonna be posting 2 last episodes today. But I think you guys deserved it because I haven't posted in a long time. I really hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get into the video. YN, Cartman, get some hot water. YN opened her eyes weakly, seeing Cartman, Kenny, and Kyle surrounding her and staring at her with worried looks. Guys, where are we? Where am I? Kyle sighed. Thank goodness you're awake. We found you and Stan unconscious, and we took you back to the hotel once we heard your voices through the walkie-talkie. We decided to take action. Kenny added. YN smiled and gave a nod, thinking, thank you, but something aware her. She got up on her back, searching the room. Where's Stan? Is he here? Kyle shook his head in response. He was taken to a different room, but I'm sure he'll be glad to see you, though, Cartman added. Go ahead, YN. Run to him. You two are in need of each other. But what about you guys? We'll stay here, don't worry. YN gave a smile, but then frowned. But wait, before I go, tell me, what happened to Stan before I came here? Please, I need to know. I want to help him. The four looked at one another, with worried looks. Kenny was the first to sigh. Okay, we'll tell you. It all started back when we were in 8th grade. Stan and Wendy were always the couple that was adored by others. Stan had perfect grades and everything, but that was when he was diagnosed of dyslexia, Kyle added. As it rumored through the school, his self-esteem decreased day by day, and he looked frowned, and then he found out Wendy was pregnant. You're kidding, sorry. Cartman said, looking down. YN gasped. Me too, girl. Me too. But it wasn't his kid. It was some high school boy, Kenny said. Once Stan found out, he was devastated. He started to cut himself and tried to commit suicide. But we all stopped him just in time. As for Wendy, she sent her baby to heaven. We'll say that. And went to therapy afterwards, and since then, the two never got back together, Cartman said. 2 years, and we were in 10th grade. That's when we found out Stan's parents were mugged. As for Shelley, she was taken into prison for drug dealing, leaving only Stan and his only brother, Kyle explained. As his dyslexia only got worse by the second, with his grades dropping and the stress surrounding him, he'd never be the same. He's never been the same. Jesus. YN was on the verge of tears, her eyes out, but she just couldn't do it. Throwing her blanket aside and hopping off her bed, YN rushed to the room and running through the halls. If only I was there when he needed me. All this time I thought he had no reason to be upset, but now I understand. Now he needs me. Hang on, Stanley. Sorry. A swish of a knife then stopped her, standing as a board with YN's eyes going wide, blood dropping down her cheek and left arm, and fell on the floor. Excuse me? Who allowed this to happen? Okay. Placing a hand on her wounded cheek, YN stared at some of the blood on her finger with a frightened look. She slowly tilted her head. Wendy? So you finally found out, haven't you? How pity. I was looking forward to being known as the new kid. I was looking forward to you still being known as the new kid. YN gave a mad look and leaned against the wall. You're a sick person, Wendy. It was all you. You made Stan all depressed. Just wait till I get caught for doing this. Just wait till you get caught for doing this. I don't think so, because once this is over, I'm going to make you my own. And make you my doll and stuff you with stuffing. It will just be the two of us. You sick person. But in order to do that, I will have to kill you first. Ryan gave a frightened look as Wendy made her way to her abdomen for a stab, but Ryan dodged it just in time, falling on the floor. Wendy growled, "Get up." She punched Ryan across the face, falling on the side of her body. Excuse me. Sorry. I was not ready for that. Okay. Get up, you worthless piece of thing. And he kicked this teen several times, making pain for her. Oh, little Ryan. Can't get up. Oh well, sucks to be you. She aimed the knife at Ryan, but she dodged it, moving back slightly. Ryan gave an upset look. "Wendy, please, let me help you. I don't need help." She lifted the knife up high and aimed it at Ryan. Ryan had her eyes wide. "Wendy, you're no different, are you? You deny help from others and they try to care for you, but you're just too stubborn, and I won't let you and your stubbornness get away with this." Ryan screamed at the top of her lungs, reaching her hand out and stopping the knife going in her body. "Let go!" Wendy yelled. "Never." Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't either. Ryan kicked Wendy's stomach and smashed her into the wall with the knife in her hands now. All my friends are important than me, and you are not one of them." Wendy backed away and tried to make her escape, but you grabbed her by the shoulder and pulled the knife to her neck. So cut the yandere crap for someone else." She stared at what she was doing and thought for a moment, thinking back to her and Stan and all the actions that had happened. She has arrived here. I would assume that she's arrived here, but are you kidding? I'm sorry. So we had to cut that little chapter short. Because that was gonna get me demonetized. So, I mean, if you really want to know what it is, I will link the story in the description. I need to do that for my other series too. I'll do that. I'll put that in the description. But this is the next chapter because we had to cut that chapter off, because if I didn't, then I would get demonetized. I think it was getting a little violent. Okay. Back to the story. After running out of breath, you finally made it to the room that was labeled with Stan's name. You reach out your hand, but then stop before touching it. Thoughts run through your head until you felt warm form in your eyes. So you pull the door and pushed. Rushing it. "Stanley." You blink and looked around until you noticed someone staring at the window, sitting on the hospital bed. He tilted his head and gave a weak smile. "Ryan?" Tears of joy streamed down your cheek as you immediately walk and sit next to him on the bed, pulling him into a hug. Stan hugged back weakly. "Sorry I didn't come sooner." Stan hid his face deeper into the hug. No, it's all right. I knew you would come sooner or later." More tears streamed down your cheek. "It's all over. I'm gonna move in with you and your little brother. I'm gonna help you with your studies, and we're gonna graduate together." Stan Sorry, my ears are kind of messed up, but I think I understood you. It's over? It's finally over? You nod. He chuckled. I always knew you were special from the moment I met you. You were kind, caring, and courageous, and since then you grew. I can't believe that you went through all this trouble for me. No one's ever done that for me. You chuckle and broke the hug with more tears streaming down. We'll be one family. Stan closed his eyes and gave a cute smile. Perfect. We'll almost have... Well, almost. How about we start over? He opened his eyes. Hi, my name is Stanley, and I will be your new roommate. Stop, that's so cute. You wipe your tears and gave a weak smile. And my name is yall, and I'll be looking forward to living with you. Stan pulled you in slowly and smashing his lips on yours with you immediately melting in the kiss as a nice quiet silence went by. That's cute. Next part. How much left? Oh, this is the last one. Okay, this is the last chapter. And now a speech from our valedictorian, Mr. Stan Marsh. Oh my god, we know you can do it. Loud cheers were heard as the young teen gave a nervous smile and walked up to the microphone. He gulped. Hello everybody. I guess I don't know where to start. I mean, ever since I was diagnosed with my dyslexia and losing people I cared about, I thought happiness couldn't be found anymore for me. He then tilted his head at the large group of graduates, but not until I met her. Why and Ellen? Stop. Okay, sorry. And I couldn't believe I can't believe I'm literally standing here right now. It couldn't have been done without all my friends who stuck with me through the years, from alien probes to Mohammed. I don't know. I'm tired. To my sexist war and electrons. I don't know. Yeah. They actually showed me the meaning of love, and now I can leave the school without any otherwise. He blushed slightly. You gave him a nod and a weak smile. So congratulations to the class of 2017. We did it. The crowd cheered and clapped their hands loud as ever, making Stan stand there with a smile. Kyle Broflovsky. Kyle walked down to the principal, Victoria, and Mr. Garrison as Principal Victoria handed him his diploma, and Mr. Garrison moved Kyle's tassel to the left, giving a short hug to the young teen. Kenny McCormick. Kenny did the same and high-fived Mr. Garrison, giving a smile and receiving his diploma. They gave giving Kyle a big surprise hug. Eric Cartman. Cartman smiled and hugged the two adults, receiving his diploma and the tassel on his hat, now on his left. Why and Ellen. You skipped down to the two and happily accepted the diploma. Hugging the two, you were full of excitement, seeing your tassel move to the left. And Stan Marsh. More cheers were heard as Stan walked down and gave a weak smile. You smiled at him and then leaned in and whispered in Mr. Garrison's ear. He gave a nod while Stan finally arrived to the three of you. He gave a wide smile. You smiled back and pulled out his diploma, walking to him, and you handed it to him. As he happily accepted it, you did it. You actually did it. You giggle and hugged the young teen, and within a minute you broke the hug and reached your hand out, moving the tassel to his left. Tears of joy formed in Stan's eyes as he stared at you deep in the eyes. As he stared deeply into your eyes. And you gave a smile in return. Congratulations to the class of 2017. Everyone cheered louder as the hats were thrown up in the air, flying all over the room. The students gave hugs to one another, including you and Stan's group, giving a hug and cheering. Love is a feeling that I've never felt before in a long time. But as of now, I feel it within my heart, and to think that I would find my one special person so soon. Stan ran down the sidewalk, panting to the air and ignoring the cloud. He then saw all his friends standing from a distance, giving smiles and waves. He blushed slightly, and that one person was now just my lover. He smiled wide and raised your hand and closed your eyes and showed a cute smile. Stan, she was my tutor. The end. Oh, there's a one shot. Oh, there's a short one shot. I'll just read it. I'll just put it in the part, and I don't know. Okay, this is the one shot, so I'm gonna separate it from I don't know. I don't think that actually does anything, but it's fine. Vomiting on the cold toilet, you tried not to be too loud to wake up your husband and his little brother, but the more you tried, the more worse it got. After a minute, you wiped the fluid off. You wiped it off your mouth, panting and giving an upset look, taking out a notepad beside you, searching through it and writing another tally mark. Another time this week, you sighed, leaning against the wall, blushing slightly, and looking down, walking to the drawer and opening it. You pulled your hand in, pushing many of the medicines aside until you found a thick box, a pregnancy test. Please let it be one line, you muttered. Hey Stan, could you get rid of that football? I don't want to see it in the house anymore. Wait, oh, come on, Ryan. You loved playing football back in college. Yeah, used to. Just get it already. You giggled after Stan walked over to the football and grabbed it until he saw white writing on it. He gasped and waited and had a wide smile on his face. It's a boy? It's a girl? Are we seriously having a kid? You giggle and blush slightly. Calm down. We just have a wait. You just have to wait, Stanley. We're having a freaking kid. Stanley carried you in bridal style. Stanley and was blushing madly along with you. Yeah, this was the little one shot. This was for Valentine's Day, but it's not Valentine's Day, but yeah, there you go. Okay, this is the end of the Stan's Tutor series, part 3 and the final part. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Have a good afternoon, day, and night, and I hope you guys have all eaten something and drinking something today, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.